everybody, good morning, welcome, happy Sunday, you guys. Today we're going to be unstuffing my first time ever 100 envelope saving challenge. It's my first time completing it, my first time unstuffing it. So I am just mind blown. I never thought I was gonna do that. That was not in my books for 2025, but I'm so blessed and thankful for allowing me to finish, because some of that money also came from Etsy. So if you've been following me for a minute, I have put some money towards that. But you guys, I just want to say a huge shout out to you guys. If it wasn't for you, I would not be in this position. I would have not finished it. And so I am so thankful and grateful for the love, for the support, for watching, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, for clicking on the bell notification so you get notified every time I post, for everything that you do. Huge thank you. You guys know your time is precious, and thank you for choosing me on your precious time to watch me and all the good stuff. So I'm so blessed and thankful. Never in a million years I thought I was going to do this. So if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Yancy. I am 28. I recently became debt free at the end of August, and oh my gosh, if you put your mind to it, you would do it. I was so consistent and I stressed out so much to be debt free. I have paid over more than $40,000 in debt, consumer debt mainly, actually. I am a shopaholic, so yeah, but you guys, y'all can do this. You got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I go ahead and get started, let's do our monthly saving challenge. If you are new here, this is our monthly saving challenge. I believe it's our third month now, or fourth month. I can't remember. I think it's third. I could be wrong. But every month we've been rolling our dice numbers 1 through 6. And that money, I save it for either emergency fund. At first I was doing for my debt payment, but this will be my second time doing for emergency fund. So a lot of you guys are doing this for many reason, which I'm so happy and thankful you're rolling with me. Some of you guys are doing it by yourself. So today is Sunday the 9th, so let's go ahead and roll. We have our little cute little dice here, and let's get it going. Ooh, we're adding $4 for today. Awesome. All right guys, let's go ahead and add that $4. Ooh, can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She up lonely, lonely. Ooh, ooh. I think she want me. All right. This is my binder. It is thicker than a snicker. So let's go ahead and put our $4 in our envelope. This is where I have my monthly savings. So excited. So let's go ahead and do $4. Ooh, they're so thick. I mean, not thick. They're so crispy. This is some of the bills that I got out at the ATM the other day. All right, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So $4. Oh, they smell so good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and put that. I am going to separate them because I don't want them to get sticked on. How are you guys doing? I know the weekend is over. Today is Saturday. So I hope you enjoyed your week. Let me know if you did anything fun. All right, there we go, you guys. That is our money for our monthly saving challenge. We still have the end of this one to complete it. I mean, we just started this one, but at the same time, do you see we're in like the second week of the month? That's crazy. Time is definitely flying. All right, and also guys, once I unstuff my binder, my 100 envelope binder, I am going to put some money towards some envelopes. So it's gonna be a long video, so sit back, relax, and let's get it going. All right, here is my 100 envelope saving challenge. I did not wanted to do this already, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And hold on. Before anybody asks me, if you're new, I do not have this color available on my 8.5 binder. This was limited. I don't have it. But you can wait for 2026, okay? Okay? Okay. Save your coins. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm extremely happy. If you've been following me on Instagram, I posted that I had not found my glasses, and oh my gosh. All right, guys, I will be selling this dashboard later when I do launch my new items. Okay, I do have to like arrange this because I feel like it's a little bit too big, but then like maybe it's just me. Look, no, it is a little bit big, so I have to arrange this. But I will be selling this dashboard. It's the HK dashboard. If you're new here, I love HK so much. Like, I really do. I love any character Sanrio, but my number one is Hello Kitty and Kuromi. Oh my gosh. And also my favorite color is purple. Any shade of purple, lilac, lavender, you name it, that's my color. My second color favorite is pink, but my first one, it has to be any shade of purple. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Cannot believe we saved 5,050. Never in my million years I have saved that much money, you. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go, girlfriends. What a beautiful feeling, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I lost my glasses. If you've been watching my Instagram, you would have known, or if you watched my video from yesterday, you would have known that I lost my glasses. So your girl had some drink Friday night. I went to the gas station before I picked up the kiddos at my mom's house. I went to the gas station and I bought 2 cans of drinks. And let me tell you, I was watching Selling Sunset on Netflix. Oh my gosh, it was really good. I finished it all. I didn't have that many season left or episode left, and so I finished it. But anyways, I was doing that, and I also bought myself some like Hispanic chip, like Mexican chips at the gas station, and I was watching that, drinking a little drink, and you know, eating some snack, right? It was late night, so here comes hubby after work at 11 at night, because I got out early, so I was able to do that. So here comes hubby, and you know, he starts playing with the kiddos. What's it called? Is it like PlayStation or Xbox? Actually, it's called Xbox. Yeah, Xbox with the kiddos and whatever. And I'm like, I'm already tired, so I told him, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep, or I'm gonna go lay down upstairs. And so they were done, and they came to my room. I think they were done playing, or they took a break. I don't know. I don't remember. But oh my gosh, this one is ripped. But I remember telling Eric, my oldest, he's 8. I told him, I'm like, hey, can you please check that I put my ring in my jewelry box? And he said, okay, mom. And I was in the bed, y'all, without, you know, without any glasses, because when I lay down in the bed, I like to take off my glasses, because you know, I like to lay down sideways, and I don't want to bend or make my glasses like crooked. So at that time, I had not remembered though where I had put my glasses, but I just know I took off my glasses. Well, he checked for my ring, and he said, yes, mom, it's right there. But I still wanted to confirm with Alex, which is, you know, my partner, my husband, my hubby, whoever you want to say, or whatever. If you're new, Alex is my boo. And so I asked Alex, I was like, hey, can you check my ring? It's there. I just wanted to double check, you know, it's a little tipsy and stuff, and I'm not trying to lose this ring, okay? And so he was like, yeah, it's right there. I'm like, okay. Well, next thing you know, I wake up like 3 in the morning with my phone on the side of my bed. Everybody is asleep. Hubby is asleep. I look on the side, he's asleep. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I went back to sleep. Here comes the next morning. I'm like, where's my glasses? I look everywhere, no glasses to be found. I'm like, what in the world? What's going on? So I had 3 little samples from my eye exam that they gave me for me to try. So whenever I'm ready to order my prescription for my contact, you know, I can decide what I want to do. Well, good thing they gave me some of that because, you know, I had to wear those yesterday. And when I tell you I got to work a little bit late because I was trying to find my glasses because, you know, first thing first, I still haven't gone and done my eyebrows. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I posted on Thursday that my eyebrows are looking like the Grinch. But someone told me no, they're looking like Mr. Bean. And I said, yes, I agree with you. And so I still haven't gone to the nail shop to get my eyebrow wax and my upper lip wax. And so I get to my mom's house to drop off the kiddos. And my mom is like, oh, you're running late, aren't you? And I said, Mom, yes, I am. I'm like, do you not see the time? Well, in my head, I said, do you not see the time? I literally had 10 minutes before I got to work, right? And it's about almost 20 minutes on my way to work. It takes that long, right? And I told my mom, yes, I am running late. I'm like, I cannot find my glasses. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Probably it's under the bed sheet or something. I'm like, no, I already looked through it and I cannot find it. She's like, you'll find it. It's somewhere. I'm like, I know it's somewhere because I remember I had my glasses when I was watching my show. All right, whatever. So all day, you guys, I felt like a piece of doo-doo. I was hanged over because I apparently crossed tequila and vodka. I know you're not allowed to cross alcohol. And, well, when I went to the gas station, I just picked the drink. I didn't even look what it had, which alcohol it had. And so I crossed that. So no wonder I felt like so high in the sky with those drinks that I even told Eric, my oldest, I was like, hey, can you go upstairs? And please give me a shirt for Dylan so I can change his shirt. So you can change his shirt. He said, Mom, I can't do that. I said, look, buddy, I give you $5 if you go and do it. Oh my gosh, my poor little thing. He went upstairs and grabbed an older shirt, like one of his, which does not fit him no more, right? And put it on his little brother, Dylan, who is 4. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It was so funny because Dylan was like, oh, you're not going to put no shirt on me. You never done this. You ain't going to do it now. But it was just so funny. I helped them out a little bit. And that was because your girl was tipsy a little bit than your usual tipsy. Well, I come to find out, Alex, when he saw the bottle can or the can, he said that I bought the extreme heavy or extreme heavy stream, something about like the stronger version of it, like heavy strong. And yeah, that's why it screwed me over. So the next day, Sunday, I went to work, right, without my glasses and everything. Not Sunday, oh my gosh, today is Sunday. Saturday, y'all, went to work. I worked until 5, and let me tell you, when I couldn't even drink my coffee, that I love my coffee, I literally did not drink my coffee. I took it to work, and I left work with my coffee still. I couldn't drink my coffee, y'all. And talking about coffee, oh my gosh, I left my coffee cup in the car. So my coffee is still in the car. Oh my gosh. And so I took my coffee back to work, and then I brought it back, and it's still in my car now. Oh my gosh. And you guys, if you know me, you know I drink my coffee right away on my way to work. And I was like, no, something's wrong with me. So I told Alex, right, like almost halfway through the day, I was like, I couldn't even eat my crunchy tacos because that's what I made for myself. Crunchy tacos. I made 2 of them because I was not feeling like eating. And when I tell you, I only took 1 bite of my crunchy taco, and I was like, ooh, I'm throwing up. So I couldn't even eat that. And Alex was like, what? I'm like, I couldn't eat it. I just couldn't. And he was like, okay, so I guess you're extremely hungover. And I told him yes. And then that's when he told me that he found the can and he looked at the description and he's like, no wonder you are hungover, because you crossed liquor, and besides crossing liquor, one of them you got the heavy string, heavy something that was the strongest version of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And he was laughing his butt off. And so I come home. After I come home, you know, I told myself I have a mission to find my glasses, because I'm not trying to spend $600. I posted a picture on Instagram how much it cost me to get my glasses. A lot of you guys have gave me mini website where the glasses are $50, $60 the max. I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. But I'll be honest with you, back then when I was a little younger, I what's it called, I bought glasses, like cheaper glasses, and when I tell you, they will break so fast, or they would get dirty so fast. Like, I will always have issue with them. I don't know why or what it is, but I always have issue with them. But I told myself, I even told one of the girls on Instagram, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try and see if, you know, I can get cheaper glasses, because I'm not trying to spend $600. So I come home, I try to look everywhere. When I tell you, I flipped the whole house. And I got so mad and aggravated. I screamed and I cried and I took a nap. I told the kiddos, yo, be careful, I'm gonna take a little nap. And they were playing upstairs with me, like in the same, across the room, in the same floor. They were playing. So I told them, look, I'm gonna take a little nap because mommy's sad. And I took a nap. I couldn't, y'all. I was so upset. Like, I mean, like, who in the world wants to spend $600 again after 2 months of getting their glasses? No one, y'all. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to unstuff my 100 envelope saving challenge, and I'm just gonna use some of that money to find another pair, or basically to reorder the same pair. And I will ask Dylan. I'm like, Dylan, my youngest, I'm like, have you gotten my glasses? At first he said yes, and then he said no. And so I was convinced that he had grabbed it, because he likes to grab my glasses here and there, and he likes to put it on. And I was like, please help me find glasses. And he was like, okay, mom. He's like, glasses, where are you? Hello, glasses, where are you? Mommy trying to find you, and stuff like that. It was just so cute. But I was like, I don't think it's cute right now because I'm mad at you. I think you took it. And so at first I was blaming it on him and nothing. I was just so aggravated. Okay. Well, I had been searching all day and nothing, you guys. And when hubby got home, he got home around 11 again. And he was like, okay, I have a mission to find your glasses. I said, yes, please. He said, okay. When he looked for those glasses, it took him about almost 40 minutes to find them. When I tell you, he found the glasses where I never in a million years thought they would be there, and I didn't check. That was the only place I had not checked, because I never thought any of it. Well, you know where I put my ring? Where I put my ring, it's like a jewelry box. Well, that jewelry box has a small, literally like this size, like this gap, literally in this, just like that, this gap like this. There's a gap just like that behind it of my jewelry box. Well, you know, Alex is 6'2". I'm 5'2". Okay, and when I tell you, he looked over and he's like, there it is. I said, what? He's like, there's your glasses. And I'm like, I'm like, how? I'm like, I would have never thought my glasses being there. I'm like, that's the last place I have not checked, because just I never thought of it. He's like, me either. And then right when we found it, or more like he found it, I said, oh my gosh. I'm like, it was Eric. He's like, it was Eric. I'm like, when Eric looked for your ring to make sure your ring was in your jewelry box, you probably left your glasses on top of your jewelry box. He didn't notice that it was there, and when he opened it to make sure your ring was there, it dropped. And yes, that's exactly what happened, you guys. It dropped there, and I didn't hear it when it dropped. Nothing. And Alex did not see it either when he opened it for the second time to make sure my ring was there before I went to sleep, because I was tipsy. And so the only way you would have looked that it was there was if you kind of like bend over a little bit to look in the back of the jewelry box. But you guys, when I tell you, I cried when he found it, and I told him, oh my gosh, I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I never thought I was gonna find it, and I was thinking already I was gonna spend another $600 to get my glasses. And yeah, but you guys, oh my gosh, we found those glasses like 12:30 in the morning, almost 24 hours later, more than 24 hours later of trying to search on and off for those glasses. I mean, of course I was searching myself, but hubby made it a mission to find it after he got off work, because he didn't get off work at the same time like me. We have different schedule, not all the time we have the same schedule. Me and hubby, we work together, if you're wondering. Hen and I, we work together. And I know you're probably wondering, how do you work with your husband? Well, we do amazing. We do so good working together. We never thought we would do amazing, but we do. And yeah, so you guys, my freaking glasses have made it home. Well, they've been home, but they have made it to my face. Oh my gosh, such a crazy day. I was just so upset. So upset. But that's my story of my glasses, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, can't believe it. Alright guys, so we are, I guess you can say, halfway through my envelopes. And oh my goodness, we're about to hit the 50. Cannot believe that I have finished my 100 envelope saving challenge. This is amazing. This is amazing. I am so thankful and grateful. Wow. All right. This is beautiful. Like I've said, I don't think I have ever had this amount of money. The one time that I had this amount of money, I will be honest with you, has been only one time. And that was when I was 19. When I first bought my Veloster, my Hyundai Veloster in this color. This was my color that I got in that car. That was that color. That was my first official car that I myself bought, brand new, out of the lot, 0 miles, all cash. I think it was like 19,000 and some change. And that was the most I have ever saved in my life. And I was 19. And of course, the reason why I had the money was because I was still under my parents' roof. I was not paying anything. All the money I made from work, I saved it. And, I didn't really spend my money as much. Well, I mean, I did, but I also tried to save some money. And that's when Alex and we went to go buy a car, because I had a Mini Cooper. And that's when I was pregnant with Eric. And Eric was a few months old. And then that Mini Cooper was a little bit too squished for me. And so I needed like an extra door, because if you know, the Mini Cooper that I had was a 2-door Mini Cooper that my parents gifted me for my graduation from high school. And so that's when I decided I needed a new car. And so when I bought the Hyundai Veloster, I thought it was a great car because it had 3-door, and the third door in the back was gonna be for Eric, for me to put Eric in the back seat and stuff like that. So that was my first time I ever had any money like that. And after that, it just kind of like, I guess you can say, went downhill with my shopping and stuff like that. But I have always been a shopaholic, and you guys know that. And 2025 was the year that I told myself, no girl, you better hold your horses and get your shit together and pay off that debt. And you know, I was like, I need to stop with this crap. And yeah, so I became debt free because I was so over it paying my credit card. And yeah, and that's the only time I really have had money like that, y'all, until now, that I feel like I have taken control of my finance and my money instead of my money taking control of me. I'm taking control over them now. Now the game has changed. I'll be honest though, it is not easy. Not easy at all. So don't get discouraged. And if you do get discouraged, it's okay to not be okay, guys. Okay? It's okay to not be okay. So hope you understand that. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make this a little bit faster, because I feel like I've been talking and rambling a little bit than I should have. Of course, I know this type of videos are longer, right? But let me go ahead and make you watch this in like a faster speed. So here we go. Okay, guys, so I know that wasn't fast enough, but hey, you know, I was just thinking right now, when I take this to the bank, they're probably gonna be thinking, somebody come get her, she's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come tip her, she's dancing like a stripper. If you know that song, you know. Oh my gosh, because you know, this money right here, it gives a stripper vibe. I don't know how to tell you, but it sure does, because it's a lot of money. Like, they're gonna be like, who in their right mind has $5,000 and some change here like this? You know, usually people, if they put money in their bank account, it's usually, you know, all in hundreds or 50s and 20s, but nothing like 5s and 1s and 10s and so many 20s and this and that. Because when I have gone to the bank before, back then when I first started, you know, being a server, they will look at me like weird, and I kind of low-key would talk with them, like make conversation, and I would tell them, oh, today the restaurant was good or this and that, you know. So they kind of low-key knew that I was not a stripper, because they will stare at me and look at me like, you know, when somebody's questioning something, you just know. And so I know I don't have to explain myself, but I would definitely always make conversation with them, like, hey, how are you? And then little conversation here and there, and then I'd be like, oh, today was good, or like the restaurant was good and stuff like that, because I just don't want people to think what I'm not. But then again, I know Alex has told me many times to don't give a crap what people think about you. Let them think what they want to think. You know who you are, and that's it. And I'm like, true. But you know, sometimes it's just so awkward when you deposit money. So yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's what I thought when I was doing this right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder what they're gonna think of me when I go deposit. Okay, we're almost there, you guys. Oh my gosh. So after I'm done pulling them out of my envelope, I'm going to count them just to make sure that I do have the correct amount. I hope I do, and if I have more, then even better. But I should have the correct amount, hopefully. But you know, sometimes we all make mistake and stuff happens. All right, so my 100, not my 100, but my $1 bill little tray here, it's full. It is maxed out, as you can tell here. I don't know if you can tell, but girl, it is maxed out. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Telling y'all, I've never had this much money in my life like this. Oh my gosh, I feel rich. I feel rich. Okay, awesome. All right. How is your weather in your area? Let me know, you guys. We experienced super cold weather last week. This week we have had warm weather, which makes no sense when I tell you Alabama is so bipolar. I mean it. I mean it. Well, out of this coming week, Monday and Tuesday are going to be extremely cold. The coldest it has ever been since the cold season started. It's going to be the lowest, like a 22 or 23, and the highest will be a 50 something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally, like we're going from warm, we went from cold to warm, and now we're going to super extreme cold. And I'm like, how? Why? So let me know, how's your weather over there? Sorry, I did not mean to shake you that bad. All right, so we are almost there, you guys. We're almost there. We are getting our last $5. Awesome sauce. Okay, and the last final page here, y'all. Oh my gosh, we got twos. We have our twos. Oh my goodness. We have our twos and one. Or no, okay, they're all ones. Okay, I'm gonna put it towards the back here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, and we have our other twos. Wow, thank you, Misita. Misita gave me some of those twos, so I'm thankful and grateful. She gave me, I think, one, two, and one, two. She gave me something from here. She gave me, I think, almost all of them from here or something like that. But yes, thank you so much. All right, guys, we have officially unstuffed our 100 envelope saving challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, I told you how this was a little bit bigger than it should have been. See, but you couldn't tell as much because my thing was so thick. But I will definitely resize them and see what I can do with this. But yeah, all right, time to get it counting. All right, guys, here we go. Are you ready? Are you excited to see? Because I am excited. All right, let me go ahead and count. I'm going to put my fingertip moisture because it's a lot of money. I just want to recount the money just to make sure I have the correct amount. To be 5,050. All right, so 100. I'm gonna do a little ASMR, okay? Okay, 500. Oh my gosh. Just in there, we have 2,600. Okay, now let's do the 20s. Oh my goodness. Yo, I hope I'm counting right. Oh my goodness, because if not, I'm screwed. All right. Okay. We are at $4,200. Oh my gosh. Now let's do the tens. 300 and 100. Okay, 4,600. Okay, I don't feel like I have a lot of money to complete 5,000, but you never know, right? Okay, so this is what we're at right now, and the rest should be all in ones. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, this is a lot. That is a lot. Let's do the two. So we have 2, 4, 6. So $6. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put them here. Okay, there's 40. $42 in here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here's 30. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just put them in here. All right. If you have watched throughout this whole entire video and you want to enter for a freebie of a mystery challenge, drop a star emoji, okay? A star emoji, and you'll be entered into a giveaway for a free saving challenge as a little thank you for watching and supporting and watching throughout this whole video. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't miscount. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I'm getting to that cramp time type of thing where I feel like I miscounted because I don't have much left, and look where we at. Okay, so here's 22. Okay. Oh my gosh, we did it. We sure did it, guys. Oh my god. That's amazing, y'all. Holy smokes. Never in a million years I thought I was going to do this, you guys. By the way, my cash tray is available on my Etsy shop. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's put some money into our envelopes here. All right, so $5,050. You guys know my goal for my emergency fund is for me to have $4,000, and I have $730. Okay, so I guess most of this money is gonna go towards that. So that's my goal. I want to be prepared. I've never had an emergency fund. So 4,000 minus 730, so 3,270. It's going towards my emergency fund. 3,270, and that equals 730 plus 3,270, 4,000 grand. Wow. Oh my god. Never in a million years I thought I was gonna be doing this, but everything is possible. Everything is possible. It's hard to believe, but it is. Okay, so 5,050 minus 3,270, I'm left with 1,780. All right, out of that money, since my car needs some stuff, I am going to do, hold on, what am I gonna do? Where is it? Where's my car stuff? A car maintenance here. I'm going to do, I guess I'm gonna do $100. Okay, so $100 towards my car. Okay, plus $100, so I should have $235 in here. Okay, that should be a good amount. okay? And after that, my vision's not gonna get anything, but vacation's gonna get $100. So minus, you know what, I'm gonna even it out, 180, okay, plus 180, we have 1,500. This 1,500 is going to be my savings. That's going to be my first amount ever having on my saving account. So, you know, my goal was for 2025 now, since I already finished my debt, was to have $4,000 in emergency fund, which we now have completed. Yay! And then my next goal is to start my savings. So we're starting off my saving with 1,500. You guys, that's a good amount. Never I have ever in my life had that amount of money. So we're having $1,500 in our savings. I need to do a new tracker, and I need to do new envelope to put that in here so I can start now building up my savings. All right, so 1,500 for savings. So now let's do the math for this. 620 plus 180 is $800. Wow, $800 already on my vacation. And my goal for my vacation envelope here is to have $2,000 for next year if we go on vacation. That's just my part besides hubby part. And there you have it, guys. Holy smokes, I am in shock. I'm in disbelief. This is amazing. First thing first, God is good. God is amazing. If it wasn't for him either, this would not be possible. Because keep in mind, guys, I know I don't share religion, stuff like that, but I have to give my thanks to him. All right, guys, hoped you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you for the time, for sharing, for liking, for watching, silent viewers, whatever you may do that has anything to do with me. I am thankful and grateful. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you my journey and let the new chapter start again. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Adios. Bye.